with it, but 2 stacks of Dark Blade hits. Yep, gets in range, and that's just the Nasus with I don't know how many stacks, but apparently enough. Let's just say it like that. Oh, caught under the shirt. Featherstorm was used, but a lot of CC from Amumu, and Maokai ends up taking side down. So does Soraka. She also falls, but a return kill TP in from Jax will get 1-2 kills for himself. Takes down Maokai first, then Amumu afterwards get the third. Hi guys, and welcome back to this series where I cast your solo queue, flex, clash games, whatever you want me to cast. So yeah, if you want me to cast your game, feel free to comment your summon name down below. Otherwise, let's just get into this game right here, because today we are casting the Sire from blue team. That you can see his name is Ling. And do I know the guy? Well, not really. I met him at flex queue, seemed like a really nice dude, and he wanted me to cast this game. So today here we are casting again the Sire from blue team, Ling, paired up with a Soraka at the bot lane, going up against an Amumu Draven, which is, to be fair, early game a really tough matchup. Obviously, Amumu, if he starts his Q, his bandage toss level 1, he will have 2 charges of that already when the laning phase starts. And if he connects at least 1, maybe 2 of those, and has a Draven as ADC, one of the highest damage ADCs in the early game, as long as he starts with his spinning axe as his Q and can land those basic attacks in a continue manner, if I can say something like that. I mean, you know what I mean. If he gets access just free hitting with the spinning axe early game, as he will do playing against a Soraka Sire with no CC whatsoever. But yeah, blue team here, they're looking for a level 1 invade, going in with the Carthus and Jax. I mean, okay, 2-man counter strike so far. Red team has not gone down yet. Maokai will get it with the smite, but will it probably eventually fall? One flash over the wall, so does Jax, and takes the blast code over again. What about Aatrox here? Should probably flash away. Yeah, flashes into push, but not far enough away, I should rather say. That's a double kill for Jax, little one. But here is Yasuo, another flash into his Q, but another counter strike will save Jax right here, and counter flash away. Ooh, just manages to hit the tornado Yasuo here. That's I mean, at least a compensation for red team right here, getting a kill onto the Yasuo. Great flash away from Yone, but I mean, Yasuo just kind of bends that tornado and gets a kill for himself. That's at least a trade kill for red team, otherwise it would have been very ugly. Yasuo, however, will get a kill, or not Yasuo, Nasus will get a kill onto Yasuo. I don't even saw what he, I mean, I assume he started E, since he's, you see Nasus has gone for the Doran's Ring level 1, which usually means that you're gonna take 2 or 3 points in your E early game to get those AP ratio up and to clear the way faster. But okay, Jax gets another solo kill. That's his 3rd kill of the game, only 3 minutes in. Amumu has for some reason moved to mid lane, even though he's the support, should be in bot. Finds Nasus, who, bro, I don't know what he was doing in river, but okay, a very fast-paced start to the game, and I probably have to say that this is not silver gold, this is master tier elo right now. So I mean, it's almost the best and the best, and as I say that, we get another, or the first DC of this game at least. Soraka disconnects, but it looks like he's still back in the game. He is standing solidly besides his AD carry Sire in the bot lane right now. But okay, mid lane will maybe have some calm times before anything happens right now. Probably not. Both mid laners apparently looking to fight each other early game, even though I would think that a character like Nasus would like to just scale into the mid to late game, get those Q stacks up, so he can be a real threat whenever he pops his ultimate Fury of the Sands. But okay, Maokai looking for a gang, at least forces the flash, not the flash, but the ghost away from Nasus. Nature's Grasp was used on the turret, but no one goes down in this particular trade, and Amumu doing a really good job roaming, which is something that you should always look to do as a support. Try to set up those those ganks in mid, maybe even top lane once you've gotten your boots. Could be those mobility boots if you want to have an impact on the map very quickly. That's something that you can consider rushing as a support. It's definitely also as an Amumu if you don't want to play for lane right here. Even though you could, I'd say, because again, Draven Amumu really strong going into something like the Xayah Soraka. Top lane, we've also seen some fighting. Jax being down 10 CS right now, but I mean, with a double kill level 1, tough to take this Jax out of the game. Vantage lands or connects over the wall to Soraka, will force a heal. We've seen, if you look at her character at the bottom left of the screen, and okay, Khaled here goes down, allows Jax, or not Jax, Yasuo to use his E-Sweeping Blade through Nasus and take down his jungle cows, but it ends up being a 1-1. Nasus gets the turn kill and both mid laners goes down in this little trade here. And okay, Aatrox though gets his own first kill of the game. Jax just evened out the CS, but then, I mean, with a good couple of Darkened Blades, does have the Ignite to his name. Also, Jax is playing with TP, so that gives Aatrox some kind of lane advantage. Nasus, however, finds his second kill of the game. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, onto this Maokai, and here is the support once again, but Nasus has it level 6, doesn't have any mana yet left to him. 2 stacks of the Bandage Toss has been used. Let's see if Nasus will get the kill here. No, it will be Amumu who gets the first kill, gets hit with the Q, and now it's just another jungler going up against this Yasuo who has not hit level 6, and that means last breath is not available for him. And I mean, a lot of small skirmishes happening all around. The people not really trying to escape, it's just pure brawling, fighting right now. Everyone looking to see if they can get those solo kills, those 2v2s, those 1v1s, and winning out of those small skirmishes right there. And Gal's just in top lane right now, trying to help with the push, which, I mean, I'm not quite sure why he would do that, because I don't think they can threaten the dive. Get a small break right here as blue team has pushed in. Once again, we have to remember it is the Xayah that we're focusing on in this game. However, not much has happened in the bot lane, primarily probably because Soraka has connection issues and because Amumu likes to roam and make things happening in and around the mid lane. So yeah, not much action from our protagonist Ling so far. We'll have to see if he steps up in the mid to late game. Maybe after this lane phase ends. So far he's doing a pretty good job. I mean, going into a very tough lane up against a Draven, only down, actually not even down in CS right now. So that's at least something right there for the blue team AD carry. However, Maokai gets the dragon. Yeah, I'm sorry for my voice being a bit not quite sure today. Feels a little clunky. Jax maybe threatening a dive here. Oh, flashes in with the counter strike. Gets dragged back on the turret range, and that's, I mean, it's a great outplay by Aatrox, but what a misplay by Jax right there. Just jumping out a frame or two too late. Gets dragged in again under the turret. And I mean, takes 2, 3, maybe even 4 turret shots. Goes down because of that. And this Jax started the game with a 2-0 go, now down 20 CS and has died 2 times in the isolated 1 versus 1 against Aatrox. So game, I mean, not looking so good for the Jax as it should have after that level 1 start where he took down, I think it was Maokai and Aatrox in a level 1 invade at the red buff. Okay, it is still a 1k goal lead for blue team, so there's still potential. You also have to remember, it is a Khaled with 2 kills, it is a Nasus with 2 kills. Both came and scaled pretty good into the mid to late game. You could argue that maybe not Nasus will scale so well in this particular game, Let's see, Curse of the Sad Mummy is available, so is Nature's Grasp. Will cleanse the Curse of the Sad Mummy, but in the moment after Nature's Grasp hits, there is a flash available for Soraka. Flashes away, and let's see if Amumu can snipe her right here. Will take two shots, not go down, and Draven, however, just runs it on the turret. Pings Soraka's flash like she didn't flash 10 seconds before he decided to end on the turret. Okay, flash into Nature's Grasp, which is available, so Soraka will not go down, but will get the trade kill. No! Stopwatch is used. Ooh, Q barely misses, and I think both Maokai and Soraka here will escape with the life in hand. Fury of the Saint has been used. Nasus maybe looking for a dive, and no, he will not go for it. I also think that would be a bit too early, even though it is a Yasuo only with boots right now, but also makes him tough to run down. Okay, Ignite has been popped here for Aatrox. There is two top laners alone right now in the top lane. The question is if he will look for the dive here. Wither used, Requiem is also used, and Yasuo will probably go down here. Can they get the return kill onto Nasus? Yes, they will, but Nasus should also get the kill onto Amumu. Maybe not. I think he flashed out of turret range, and again a 2-shot in the top lane. Meanwhile, takes Aatrox down because it was another isolated 1 versus 1. Aatrox trying to dive this time, not going so well against or for him, just as it didn't go well for Aatrox last time he tried, or Jax last time he tried to dive. Now Draven has overstayed his welcome, I should rather say, and that's the first kill for our protagonist, Xayah, right here in the game. Takes down Draven, just overstaying his welcome, finding himself a bit too far off the lane, trying to creep for a kill onto this Karthus, but he stands his ground, keeps his distance, and that's just one more, or the first kill I should rather say, for Xayah, but one more kill for the blue team now with 11 kills in 11.5 minutes, 19 kills so far this game, and a 3k goal lead for blue team, so things are looking pretty good. Featherstorm is available, but decided not to use it. And kind of sells his support there. I mean, I get the point, Xayah, you flash behind Soraka, so it's only Soraka who gets hit with the Nature's Grasp, Maokai's ultimate, but kind of looks like you left her out to dry. But okay, Xayah escapes, only Soraka goes down, Blade Caller, Roots. Yasuo decides not to go for the kill, even though again Featherstorm was an opportunity here for Xayah, playing it slow. But okay, slow and steady wins the race. Both junglers here being on the top side of the map could look for something in the top lane, but Maokai, already seen, started challenging his recall right here. At least doesn't look like he will do anything. We see a couple of pings coming down onto the dragon, which is about to spawn. Karthus rushing down towards it, but so is Maokai, and we will probably see a fight down here at the Drake. Xayah's just recalled, so I don't expect blue team to start off the Drake immediately right now. They do need their ADC before something like that becomes an opportunity. And yeah, Jax has popped the ultimate, lands the counter-strike. World Ender has also been used. That's 1, 2, 3 stacks off the Darkened Blade. Double flash into the push. Jax just follows with another flash, takes down Aatrox, and that's another solo kill for the blue team top laner. Just solo kill Mania in the top laner. That's just all the CC that red team can use onto this Nasus. And I mean, yes, it's great if you're Nasus with 1000 stacks, but if you can't get to use your Q because of the continual use of CC that red team has with the Maokai, with the Amumu, even with the Draven E soft like that, there is just a lot of CC to lock down this Nasus. Okay, Yasuo altered Jax right here almost goes down because once again Counter-Strike is just such a good ability and ends up falling to the Requiem, and that's just another nice kill for Karthus right here. 4 kills already to his name. That's 1 Q, that's 2 Q, that's 3 Q lands onto Draven. Will go down also here, will be the 5th kill for Karthus. No, it will not. It will, however, be the 2nd kill for Xayah right here. But Aatrox has made his way down here. Not with the teleport, walks from Fountain when he respawned. That's flash in for Maokai, just as Aatrox uses his dash to get to safety, and that's just a miscommunication between red team. Maokai will go down, but here is Aatrox once again over the wall. No Featherstorm available. Xayah will get his third kill, but would also get his own second death of the game. And flash is an opportunity. Great bandage toss to a minion. Still has flash, will not be necessary for Amumu right here. But yeah, a bit of miscommunication between the red team jungler and the top laner. Maokai flashing in and Aatrox dashing out at the dragon fight. Was probably not a good fight anyways. It was a 2 versus 3 in that particular moment. And here is Nasus pop the Fear of the Sand. Ghost has also been popped. But the knockup connects. And here's Maokai, knocks him away with the Q. Still has his W available to him. Twisted advance. Wow, and that's a lot of Q damage right there. Last breath used, flashes away. Here's Nasus in the 1 versus 3. Aatrox will probably get the return kill right here. Yeah, he will. Gives up the top turret of his own, but gets a kill onto the blue team mid laner. And again, that's a 5th death now for Nasus. And another 1 versus 1 in the top lane. Jax has popped the ultimate, but a great dash away. Well, then has also been used right now. Ignite is not an opportunity, but oh, the bandage toss connect. Curse of the Sad Mummy and Ignite is available right here. Curse of the Sad Mummy has been used. No Ignite popped from Amumu, but okay. Wasn't needed. Aatrox gets his 5th kill of the game. And this top lane right now, oh, this game has just been an absolute bloodbath. Aatrox, or I should know, Maokai gets the objective bounty, and they also get the kill onto Karthus. Maokai will, however, lose his life, and so will Yasuo once again to the Requiem. And right now we're seeing a Xayah Soraka putting pressure on the red team AD carry, even threatening a dive, forces Draven to back away from his own turret. I mean, that is something that you could do when your support from red team Amumu is just perma roaming. Takes a lot of the pressure away from Draven in this isolated 2 versus 2, because it's not a 2 versus 2, it's a 1 versus 2 once again. Soraka just staying by his ADC side, and that's probably why we see both the blue team AD carry and the blue team support having a 5 kill KP right now. Oh, Aatrox, Dark Place connect, Fear of the Sands is available, yeah, has also been used right now, Wither also. That's 1, that's 2 Qs so far, Dark Blade and the World Ender, but will not be stacked right now. What about next time? That's no villain, that should be plus 12 right now. Or will he escape? Oh, just can barely get to him. And as I said, again another Wither, but 2 stacks of Dark Blade hits. Yep, gets in range, and that's just the Nasus with I don't know how many stacks, but apparently enough. Let's just say it like that. Oh, caught under the shirt. Featherstorm was used, but a lot of CC from Amumu, and Maokai ends up taking side down. So does Soraka. She also falls, but a return kill TP in from Jax will get 1-2 kills for himself. Takes down Maokai first, then Amumu afterwards get the 3rd kill. His triple kill takes down Yasuo, saving himself with the counter strike once again, and that's a complete ace for blue team. 18 minutes into the game without their jungler Nasus. And they will get the tier 2 mid turret right here, or at least it looks like it. Again, we're not seeing a lot of macro right here in this game. It's just perma fighting. I mean, the only real macro we have seen is Amumu reading the play good whenever he tries to roam, but then again, yeah, I'm not really sure. You see both teams looking for fights all the time. Again, which kind of surprises me when you look at blue team. You look at the blue team. You do have Jax, you do have Karthus, Nasus, Soraka, even the Xayah. I mean, all 5 champions not particularly good in the early game. I'm looking to scale, looking to get a couple of items to buff up that damage, but so far it has been enough. And I mean, our protagonist only with 3 kills so far, but again, 160 CS, so doing a fine job so far. Nature's Grass has been used. What about the Twisted Advance? Will also be used on top of Karthus. Taken down with the last breath. Draven will, however, get the kill, but now standing right inside the Carlos W and will also get another kill. I think that's the third time that Carlos kills Yasuo with the Requiem. Gets a 9th kill for himself. 7 stacks onto the Dark Shield. Could maybe consider upgrading it to a Magias. Is getting a lot of kills for himself, and now the curse of the Sad Mom has been used, but this Nasus can just stack, gets the first kill right here. Will probably also kill the Mumu. No, he will not. Yeah, taking him down with the E, and it will also be a 3rd kill. And I'm not quite sure I mentioned this early game, but looking at the red team, if Maokai doesn't get ahead, it's pretty much a full AD team with the Aatrox, Yasuo and Draven, and that's probably why we see Nasus right there surviving so long. Has the Ninja Towers, which is not Ninja Towers, is player Steel Caps and the Frozen Heart, and there's just a lot of armor against a triple AD threat that red team has. So he can tank the turret, he can tank all the basic attacks in the world for this red team right now. And I mean, he's just doing a great job split pushing right now, forcing red team to use a lot of resources trying to just defend against him. In this particular situation, they lose 2 members, they lose the dragon, they lose the fight, and I mean, things are looking dire for red team right now, down 6k. And we even see blue team pinging Baron right now. And that's great macro. We see Nasus, he's perma pushing bot lane, and now he, for some reason, decides to recall. Now is the time you want to push, because your team is starting Baron at the other. Okay, CP's back in bot lane. Yeah, I don't agree with that call, because now we can't help the team at the Baron pit. Soraka gets called out, and now red team, they are free to start the Baron. Why? Because Nasus for some reason decided to TP bot instead of just staying there. Could have already taken the inhibitor. Now you're probably gonna get the inhibitor still, but you will lose the Baron here. Requiem has been used. Oh, that's a lot of damage from Requiem, but Maokai secures. Oh, Sad Mama connects onto 2 members right here. They get 1 kill onto Carlos. They will probably also take Jax down here. Or maybe not, they will just sacrifice their support on Mumu. There's nowhere to run against a Jax. Psychic hits by a sapling, runs straight into an Aatrox. Doesn't have the Featherstorm available to her, so no way to escape right there. And Jax right now will probably be CC'd. Will he get anything to himself? No, he will, however, give down a 500 ghost shutdown to Maokai. And I mean, a great little sequence of play from red team right here. I think it all comes down to to Nasus backing to get, I'm not quite sure, to get his 3rd item, and then TPing back bot lane instead of just staying bot, taking the inhibitor and then TPing to Baron to help his team. But yeah, I mean, very weird to back and then TP bot lane. Leave your own team in a potential 4 vs 5 at the Baron. Red team, they take advantage, they find the pick onto Soraka, they take down the Baron, and then they win the team fight afterwards, because they do have the numbers advantage. Yes, red team are was quite a lot weaker, but if you're not respected, I mean, let's see here if red team can do it with the CC. That's because it is just a Nasus who does a lot of damage with his Qs, but continuous CC off the double bandage toss, the twisted advance, the nature's grasp, the 3rd stack, Yasuo Q, tornado knockup. I mean, there's just a lot of CC, and Nasus kind of throwing right now for his team. We had a gold lead of something like 4 or 5k for blue team. Now it's down to only 1k right now. Have given all their shutdowns and the Baron buff to the red team right now, and Maokai just threatening a dive right here. Blue team pushing top lane, only Aatrox and a Mumu here to defend. They will need Draven to come help, but instead he's pushing mid. We'll get the tier 2, but we also see a TP from Jax in the mid lane right now. We'll try and take down Draven in the mid lane, and as we talk about that, Maokai and Yasuo, they successfully dive. Castle's trying to defend this outer turret. Jax, or not Jax, Draven flashing away from the counter strike. I mean, trading a flash for a TP, that's a good enough trade for Jax right here. is the Unleashed TP, and it does have quite a bit lower cooldown than Flash at this point in the game. So it's a trade worth taking, but again a bit of a mismatch from the blue team in terms of where they are on the map right now. And now once again 5th as pop, also Ghost use right now. Yasuo already taken down to half HP, and Nasus will back away. Both teams saying they don't want any of the smoke in the top lane right now. Whew. Okay, so we'll have to see if Nasus plays it right this time. You see the Drake is about to spawn in just a couple of moments right here, but Carlos will go down in the mid lane meanwhile. Curse of the Sad Mom has also been used into a stopwatch. Will probably not go down the moon right here. Oh, flash into Featherstorm. Jackson's going down. There's a double kill for Desire. A great flash Featherstorm on the other side of the wall. Get to the other side of the wall to get himself a couple kills. That's a triple kill right now. Maybe looking for the quad round to take Ajax. No, he's looking to take Sire down. Blade Caller roots Ajax, but he is too close. Will get the kill for himself. Will probably also take down Soraka right here. We'll see one basic attack into the first stack of the Darkened Blade. Will take down Soraka. That's 4 kills to blue team right here. Only trading 3 of their own, but Nasus will get the inhibitor right here as he should, and you see, still has his TP available. Decided not to TP to the fight. I mean, it's understandable when you can trade the turret. And when you can trade for the inhibitor. The problem I see is when you recall and then TP back to them, because you lose your TP that you have to potentially help your team, and you only get the same amount of turret / inhibitors that you would if you didn't use your TP. So last time when we saw him doing it in the bot lane and Baron fight, it was just a waste of TP right here, Nasus. I mean, he gets the inhibitor. He maybe recalls, I don't know, but then TP straight to Drake right now. That will be the 3rd Drake of the game for blue team right here now on Soul Point to get that. Cloud Soul. Yeah. Looking at the goal lead, I mean, red team has even found a goalie. I still think that blue team, they should be relatively safe in this game, even though they have thrown a lot. I mean, but they just have a great late game team comp. It is still a 9k or 9 kill Carlos right here with 3 items. Does have the Rabadons, even has a stopwatch for the next fight, which will allow him to survive quite a bit of time standing. Hopefully standing inside 3-4 members of the red team right here. Aatrox frontlining right now, will almost go down, and in goes Mumu. Curse of Sad Mom has been used right now. Double stopwatch. Here's Jax alone against 3 members. He will go down. That's 2 kills for red team right here, but blue team, they also trade back for themselves, picking up 3 kills of their own. And again, it's our protagonist right now, Ling, getting the kills of the fight at the end. Okay, and then just going down. Fiddlestone was already used. And yeah, so red team, they win that fight again. Okay, maybe next time Link, but again, Nasus, great as split push and takes down the bottom inhibitor. Has now set his side onto the next two. Will take down the first one. Can also just spread to take down Yasuo right here. Last breath has been used, but will eventually be stacked. That's plus 12 for the Nasus. Draven is now backed. And will Nasus look for anything more here? He doesn't have any mana right now. You are out of mana. Has popped the ghost though. I don't think he will escape right here. No, that's one knockoff from Aatrox. Also kills Nasus with the second stack of the Darkened Blade. World Ender was also used. But yeah, no Nexus tiers left for red team right here. 2 inhibitors taken down. Baron should be the next play for either team right now. Red team, they needed to defend these couple of super minion waves that's gonna come running down your top lane and bot lane. But blue team, if they can get this, I mean, they can just walk down mid lane, wait for the side lanes to do the job, and then finish off the game nice and easy without even having to fight. Let's see if they will get the Baron. Only a Mumu is here right now. That's gets it down with Smite. And a good whirling death. Draven's ultimate deals a lot of damage to the blue team right here, but there is no follow-up. No Maokai kinda looking, but blue team, they will get to recall. Yeah, you see, if you look at your minimap, red team, they ping their own. their own fountain, or their own nexus, if I should say. Draven, he's defending top lane. Yasuo, he's defending bot lane right now, and you need to do that when you're playing against super minions as red team is right now. This should allow blue team to just now group in the mid lane, push it down, get the next, or no, get the last inhibitors of the game, and then just to wait for the minions to collapse onto the nexus. Let the minions do the work. You don't even have to take the fight. As this game is gone, though, I expect blue team to look for the fight, but I mean, we will have to see. A great little ward from red team right there, just spotting out the movement of blue team here in the mid lane. Okay, Sai gets dragged back, forces Aatrox to use the World Ender, but will go down to the Requiem. Just as it's more of Malmortia's shield timed out, I think. So great timing from Carlos right there. Now it's a 4 versus 5. You have to defend this last inhibitor where Baron empowered minions are collapsing, and yep, they get the turret. They will also get the inhibitor right now. In goes Jax, has used the ultimate, even the counter strike. A flash forward from our protagonist side, gets her 8th kill of the game. They will get the kill. DeMarco will also take down Yasuo there, ending the game right now, and our protagonist Ling ends the game with an 869 score, 243 CS in 31 minutes, which, I mean, he is Master Chief. I would expect a bit better, but all in all, I think he played a pretty decent game. I mean, Carlos Jack probably the story of how blue team won this game. Nasus, I mean, did some good split pushing, but yeah, was a great game to cast. My voice felt a bit all over the place, so I'm sorry for that, but yeah, high action. We get 71 kills in 31 minutes, and yeah, just a pleasure to catch a game. So remember, if you want me to catch a game, if you're watching, feel free to comment your summon name down below, and I will take a look at your match history. Until next time, once again, Link, thank you for letting me catch a game, and I'll see you guys.